ऐसे और वीडियोस के लिए मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। 3, 2, 1 स्टार्ट।
Prominent monopoly houses and FARA companies have done so and are still doing this. Some of the small scale sector enterprises are owned by the multinational companies. Small scale units are small because of the limited resources of the entrepreneur. The definition of the small scale sector, which is so changed as to permit monopoly houses to enter into the small scale sector. Therefore, what I urge that the minister should give a considered thought to the definition of the small scale sector, which is giving every scope to the multinationals to enter into small scale sector and corner all the benefits. The monopoly houses enter the small scale sector, and several companies numbering 290 are in the small scale sector because of the lacunae in the definition, which is deliberately retained. I use the word deliberately. I am sorry. If I am wrong, I may be corrected. I will be too happy for that corrections. Large houses entry in the small scale sector by virtue of their large resources, both technical and commercial, places the real small scale manufacturer at a definite disadvantage. He is eliminated, he is being annihilated. The big shark is eating the small fish. There is no turnover ceiling. There is no reference to the character of ownership. There is a constant upward revision of investment ceiling. I give a more glaring example of an electronic company, Western for instance. It registered itself as a small scale unit, but the amount it spends on publicity alone must be several times larger than the total investment of most of the small scale units. I will give one more instance of companies which are subsidiaries to big houses. There is a big list available. The minister himself must be knowing it. The government of India says that small scale undertakings which are subsidiaries or are owned or controlled by any other undertaking are not eligible for special concessions. Let the minister identify those industries. The stock reply is, this is a matter within the purview of the state government. This information is not maintained by center. Let them not come forward with such replies. When I put a question, a reply came that the information was not maintained by the center. This was the reply. Is the government in the dark, or do they want us to be in the dark? In either case, it is not good for the country. Government have more than 50% equity. We have private companies where government have more than 50% of equity and their government has a definite and decisive say.